Okay, Hare Krishna. We'll continue our discussion on Gajendra Stuti. We were just discussing the point of Mangalacharana prayers. Why do we recite Mangalacharana prayers every day in the beginning of the call? By the way, these prayers are called Mangala Acharana prayers. Mangalam means auspiciousness. So these Mangalacharana prayers are recited in the beginning of reading Bhagavad Gita, reading Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, before beginning any class, before beginning Krishna Katha. These Mangalacharana prayers are recited to invoke auspiciousness. And how is that auspiciousness invoked? By offering pranam to all the gurus. So in the list of prayers that we recite every day, there are prayers to Srila Prabhupada, there are prayers to his guru, there are prayers to the Purvacharyas, the Shad Goswamis, there are prayers to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his associates, there are prayers to Krishna Bhagavan, there are prayers to Radharani, there are prayers to all the Vaishnavas, all the devotees, all the gurus and Vaishnavas. And finally, we chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So everything is chanted to invoke auspiciousness, so that whatever we are going to discuss in the next 1 hour, 2 hours, everything should be auspicious. All auspicious words should come from our mouth, and only auspicious things should enter into our ears. And only auspicious things should enter into our consciousness, so that we can progress in our bhakti. So this is the main purpose, is to invoke auspiciousness. Grantera arambakari mangalacharana Guru Vaishnava Bhagavan Tinera Smarana. Grantera arambhe. That means in the beginning of reading any book. Grantera arambhe kari Mangalacharana. In the beginning of reading any book or in the beginning of any class, Kari Mangalacharan. This is a Bengali word. Kari means Bengali word. Mangalacharana. Grantera Aramba Kari Mangalacharana. Guru Vaishnava Bhagavan Tinera Smarana. We remember 3 things: Guru, Bhagavan and Vaishnava. We remember Guru, Srila Prabhupada, and his guru and the Purvacharyas. That's the first thing we remember. Second thing is Vaishnava. We remember all the Vaishnavas. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. So that line which comes towards the end of the list, that is to offer pranam to all the Vaishnavas. And third thing that we remember is Bhagavan. So Guru, Vaishnava and Bhagavan. Guru, Vaishnava, Bhagavan, Tinera Smarana. Grantera Arambakari Mangalacharana. Guru, Vaishnava, Bhagavan, Tinera Smarana. Okay, so let's repeat this shloka. Grantera Arambakari
Grantena Arambakari
Mangalacharana.
Mangalacharana
Guru, Vaishnava, Bhagavan,
Guru Vaishnava Bhagavan
Tinera Smarana.
Tinera Smarana.
Tinera Smarana.
Tinera Smarana.
Yeah, so this Tinera is a Bengali word again. This whole shloka is Bengali shloka. In Bengali, Teen means 3. In Hindi also Teen means 3. But not in Sanskrit. Okay. Tritiya. Sanskrit, Tritiya means 3. In Hindi and Bengali, it is Teen. Grantera Arambakari Mangalacharana Guru Vaishnava Bhagavan Tinera Smarana. So what happens when we chant this Mangalacharana, when we remember Guru, Vaishnava and Bhagavan? What is the benefit that we get? That is mentioned in the next shloka. Tinera Smarana Hai Vigna Vinashan Anayase hoy nija vanchita puran. Tinera smarana hoy vigna vinashan. By remembering these three things, Guru, Vaishnava and Bhagavan, all the vignas will be removed. Vigna vinashan. Vigna vinashana happens. Tinera smarana hoy vigna vinashan. That is the first benefit. And by getting the obstacles removed, what happens? Whatever we want to do, whatever we want to read or speak or hear, that effort or that work, which normally seems to be a difficult task, it will become so easy. Anayase hoy nija vanchita puran. Anayasa. Anayasa means effortless. Ayasa means with lot of labor, lot of hard work. Difficulty. But anayasa means sulabanga, very easily. Anayase hoy nija vanchita puran. Nija means my own. Vanchita, desire. Nija vanchita purana. My desire will be fulfilled. My desire of reading a book, reading Bhagavad Gita, reading Bhagavatam, reading Ramayana, that desire, or giving a class, or hearing the class, that desire will be fulfilled, Purana. It will become easy, it will become effortless, it will become Sulabha. Anayase hoy nija vanchita Purana. Tinera smarana hoy vigna vinashan. Anayasa hoy nija vanchita Puran. So let's recite this shloka also, the second shloka. Tinera smarana hoy
Tinera
Smarana hoy
vigna vinashana.
vigna vinashana.
Anayase hoy
Anayase hoy
nija vanchita Purana.
Nija
vanchita purana.
Okay, so these are the two shlokas which give us the purpose and benefit of reciting this Mangalacharana prayers. But I like what Vishalya said. Vishalya said we recite these prayers so that this class will happen, right? So there is something something interesting related to that. So once in California, in Silicon Valley, the devotees, ISKCON devotees, they go out on Sankirtan over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. They go out on Sankirtan. They chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and they distribute books, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, all different small books. Prabhupada has written so many small books. If somebody doesn't have time to read Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, they can get a small book and read it. So one day they are distributing these books. So they went out to distribute books. They loaded their car with a lot of books, so many boxes of books in the car, and then they went out. And then they started chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. They sing kirtan, loud kirtans. They sing on the streets. They go into the downtown, in different areas they go. Here also in Seattle also they go every Saturday. So if you want to experience that, you can go Saturday 1 to 2 o'clock. It starts between 1 to 2 o'clock. You can go to Seattle University District place. If somebody wants, I can give the address. I can connect you to the person, who can help you. It's good to experience at least once. It's good to go every week, but if not, at least go out with your children, with your family to experience how that is. So this group of devotees from Silicon Valley in San Jose, they went out to distribute books. But even after 1 hour or so, they could not sell even one book. Usually on a good day, they will be able to sell a good number of books. But this day, they could not sell any books, even after 1 hour. And then they decided to chant these Mangalacharana prayers. They said there is something negative here. Something is not working well. So let's recite these Mangalacharana prayers. So all the devotees, they recited these Mangalacharana prayers. And then very soon, they started distributing books like anything. So many books were distributed. So that's the power of these Mangalacharana prayers. Yes, our intention is also the same. We recite these Mangalacharana prayers so that we get to hear Krishna Katha every day. This class will happen every day. Okay, so with that, we will recite Gajendra Stuti. I don't say one last time, but for this series, this is the concluding session of reciting Gajendra Stuti, and we will revisit. Whenever once in a month or once in 2 months or so, we will come back here, just recite all the prayers. Whether we are discussing Prahlada Stuti, Dhruva Stuti, Kunti Stuti, Bhishma Stuti, or whatever is the topic, we'll always come back here once in a while. We will recite Rukmini prayers, we will recite Gajendra Stuti, we will recite Mukundamala Stotra every day, everything.
Last but
Okay?
not least.
Last but not least, yes. Okay, so Vishalya, would you like to recite?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, okay. Yes, go ahead.
Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Sri Badarayaniruvacha.
श्रीबादरायणीरुवाच
Yevam vyavasito buddhya samadaya manohrudi.
एवं व्यवसितो
buddhya samadhaya
मनोहृदे
manohridi
Jajapa paramam japyam pragjanmanyanusikshitam.
jajapa paramam
जापपरमं
japyam
जाप्यं
prajnanshitam.
Sri Gajendra Uvacha.
Sri Gajendra
श्रीगजेन्द्र उवाच
Uvacha.
Om Namo Bhagavate Tasmai Yatayetaschidatmakam.
Om
ॐ
Namo
नमो
Bhagavate
भगवते
Tasmai
तस्मै
Yatayetaschidatmakam.
यतयेतच्चिदात्मकम्
Purushayadi Bijaya Pareshayabhi Dhimahi.
Purushaya Dibijaya
पुरुषायादिबीजाय
Pareshaya
परेशाय
Vidhimahi.
विधीमहि
Yasminnidam Yataschedam Yenedam Yaidam Swayam.
Yasmin idam
यस्मिन्निदं
yataschedam
यतच्छेदं
yenedam
येनेदं
swayam.
यायदं स्वयम्
Yosmat Parasmatcha Parastam Prapadye Swayambhuvam.
Yosmat paras
परस्माच्च
paras
परस्तं प्रपद्ये स्वयंभुवम्
Yasvatmanijam Nijamayayarpitam. Kvachid Vibatam Kvacha Tattirohitam.
yasvatmanidam
यस्मात्मनीदं
ayarpitam
निजमाययार्पितं
क्वचिद्विभातं
क्वचिद्विभातं
क्वचिदतिरोहितम्.
क्वचिदतिरोहितम्
Aviddadruksakshubayam tadikshate. Sa atmamulō vatu paraat paraha.
Aviddadriksa shubhayam
अविद्रदृक्षाक्षुभयं
tadikshate
तदीक्षते सा
atmamulo vatu
परः
paraha.
Kalena panchatvamitesu Krishnaso. Lokeshu paleshu cha sarvahetushu.
Kalena
कालेन
panchadvamiteषु
पञ्चद्वमितेषु
कृष्णशो
कृष्णशो
लोकेषु
लोकेषु कालेषु च
कालेषु
सर्वहेतुषु
Tamastadasit gahanam gabiram. Yastasya pare bivirajate vibuhu.
तमस्तासीत्
तमस्तासीत्
गहनं
गहनं
गभीरम्
कबीरं
यस्तस्य
यस्य
पारे
पारे
विविराजते
विराजते
विभुः.
विभुः
न यस्य देवा ऋषयः पदं विदुर् जन्तुः पुनः कोऽर्हति गन्तुमीरितुम्
न यस्य देवा ऋषयः पदं
पदं विदु
जन्तुः
जन्तु
पुनः
पुनः
कोऽर्हति गन्तुमीरितुम्
गन्तुमीरितुम्
यथा नटस्याकृतिभिर्विचेष्टतो दुरत्ययानुक्रमणः समावतु
यथा
यथा
नटस्याकृतिभिर्विचेष्टतो
नटस्याकृतिर्विचेष्टतो
दुरत्यानुक्रमणसमावतु
दुरत्यानुक्रमणसमावतु
दिदृक्षवो यस्य पदं सुमङ्गलम् विमुक्तसङ्गा मुनयः सुसाधवः
दिदृक्षवो
यस्य पदं सुमङ्गलं
विमुक्तसङ्गामुनयः सुसाधवः
सुसाधवः
चरन्त्यलोकव्रतमाव्रणं वने भूतात्मभूता सुहृदः समे गतिः
चरन्त्यलोकव्रतमावरणं वने
भूतात्मभूता समे
भूतात्मभूतासमे गतिः
न विद्यते यस्य च जन्म कर्म वा न नामरूपे गुणदोष एव वा
न विद्यते यस्य च जन्म कर्म वा न नामरूपे गुणदोष एव वा
तथापि लोकत्ययसम्भवाय यः स्वमायया तान्यनुकालमृच्छति
तथापि लोकमाययः
लोकायसम्भवाय
मायया
स्वमायया
तान्यनुकालमृच्छति
तानुकालमृच्छति
तस्मै नमः परेशाय ब्रह्मणेऽनन्तशक्तये
तस्मै नमः परेशाय ब्रह्मणे नमस्तये
अरूपायोरुरूपाय नम आश्चर्यकर्मणे
अरूपायोरूपाय नमः आश्चर्यकर्मणे
नम आत्मप्रदीपाय साक्षिणे परमात्मने
नमः
आत्मप्रदीपाय
आत्मप्रदीपाय साक्षिणे
साक्षिणे परमात्मने
नमो गिरां विदूराय मनसश्चेतसामपि
नमो
गिरां
गिराविदूराय मनसश्चेतसामपि
मनश्चेतसामपि
सत्त्वेन प्रतिलभ्याय नैष्कर्मेण विपश्चिता
सत्त्वेन प्रतिलभ्याय
नैष्कर्म्येण विपश्चिता
नमः कैवल्यनादाय निर्वाणसुखसंविदे
नमः कैवल्यनाथाय निर्वाणसुखसंविदे
नमः शान्ताय घोराय मूढाय गुणधर्मिणे
नमः शान्ताय
शान्ताय गुणधर्मिणे
निर्विशेषाय साम्याय नमो ज्ञानगणाय च
निर्विशेषाय सौम्याय नमो ज्ञानगणाय च
क्षेत्रज्ञाय नमस्तुभ्यं सर्वाध्यक्षाय साक्षिणे
क्षेत्रज्ञाय नमस्तुभ्यं सर्वाध्यक्षाय साक्षिणे
पुरुषायात्ममूलाय मूलप्रकृतये नमः
पुरुषायात्ममूलाय मूलप्रकृतये नमः
सर्वेन्द्रियगुणद्रष्ट्रे सर्वप्रत्ययहेतवे
सर्वेन्द्रियगुणद्रष्टे सर्वप्रत्ययहेतवे
असताच्चाय योक्ताय सदा भासाय ते नमः
असताच्छाय योगाय सदा भासाय ते नमः
नमो नमस्ते किल कारणाय निष्कारणाय अद्भुतकारणाय
नमो नमस्ते
किल
कारणाय
कारणाय
निष्कारणाय
निष्कारणाय
सर्वागमाम्नाय महार्णवाय नमोपवर्गाय परायणाय
सर्वागमाम्नाय महार्णवाय नमोपवर्गाय परायणाय
गुणारणिच्छिन्नचिदुष्मपाय तत्क्षोभविस्फूर्जितमानसाय
गुणारविन्दचिरुष्मपाय तक्षोभविभूषितमानसाय
नैष्कर्म्यभावेन विवर्जितागमा स्वयं प्रकाशाय नमस्करोमि
नैष्कर्म्यभावेन
नैष्कर्म्यभावेन
विवर्जितागमा
विवर्जितागमा
स्वयं
स्वयं
प्रकाशाय
प्रकाशाय
नमस्करोमि।
नमस्करोमि
मादृक्प्रपन्नपशुपाशविमोक्षणाय मुक्ताय भूरिकरुणाय नमोलयाय
मातृप्रपन्नपशुपाशविमोक्षणाय
मातृप्रपन्नपशुपाशविमोक्षणाय
मुक्ताय भूरिकरुणाय नमोलयाय
स्वांसेन सर्वतनुभृन्मनसि प्रतीत प्रत्यग्दृशे भगवते बृहते नमस्ते
स्वांसेन
मनसि
सर्वतनुभृन्मनसि
प्रतीता
प्रतीता
प्रत्यग्दृशे
प्रत्यग्दृशे
भगवते
भगवते
बृहते
बृहते
नमस्ते।
नमस्ते
आत्मात्मजाप्तगृहवित्तजनेषु सक्तेर्दुष्प्रापणाय गुणसङ्गविवर्जिताय
आत्मात्मजाप्तगृहेषु
आत्मात्मजाप्तगृहेषु
शक्ते
शक्ते
दुष्प्रापणाय
दुष्प्रापणाय
गुणसङ्गविवर्जिताय
गुणसङ्गविवर्जिताय
मुक्तात्मभिः स्वहृदये परिभाविताय
मुक्तात्माभिः
ज्ञानात्मने भगवते नम ईश्वराय
मुक्तात्मभिः
मुक्तात्मभिः स्वहृदये
परिभाविताय
परिभाविताय ज्ञानात्मने
ते
भगवते
नम
नम
ईश्वराय।
ईश्वराय
यं धर्मकामार्धविमुक्तिकामा भजन्त इष्टां गतिमाप्नुवन्ति
यं
धर्मकामार्थविमुक्तिकामा
भजन्त
भजन्त
इष्टां
इष्टां गतिमाप्नुवन्ति
किं चाशिशोरात्यपि देहमव्ययम् करोतु मेदभ्रदयो विमोक्षणम्
किं
किं
चाशिशोरापि देहमव्ययम्
चाशिशोरात्यव्ययम्
करोतु
ब्रदयो
मेधमोक्षणम्।
विमोक्षणम्
एकान्तिनो यस्य न कञ्चनार्धम् वाञ्छन्ति ये वै भगवत्प्रपन्नाः
एकान्तिनो
एकान्तिनो
यस्य न
कञ्चनार्थम्
कञ्चनार्थम्
वाञ्छन्ति
वाञ्छन्ति
ये
मे
वै
भगवत्प्रपन्नाः
भगवत्प्रपन्नाः।
अत्यद्भुतं तच्चरितं सुमङ्गलं गायन्तानन्दसमुद्रमग्नाः
अत्यद्भुतं तच्चरितं सुमङ्गलम् गायन्तानन्दसमुद्रमग्नाः
गायन्तानन्दसमुद्रमग्नाः।
तमक्षरं ब्रह्म परं परेशम् अव्यक्तमाध्यात्मिकयोगगम्यम्
तमक्षरं ब्रह्म परं परेशम्
अव्यक्तमाध्यात्मिकयोगगम्यम्।
अव्यक्तमाद्यात्मिकयोगगम्यम्
अतीन्द्रियं सूक्ष्ममिवातिदूरम् अनन्तमाद्यं परिपूर्णमीडे
अतीन्द्रियं
अतीन्द्रियं
विवातिदूरम्
सूक्ष्ममिवातिदूरम्
अनन्तमाद्यं
अनन्तमाद्यं
परिपूर्णमीडे।
परिपूर्णमीडे
यस्य ब्रह्मदयो देवा वेदालोकाश्चराचराः
यस्य
यस्य
ब्रह्मादयो
ब्रह्मादयो
देवा
देवा
वेदालोकाश्चराचराः
लोकाश्चराचराः
नामरूपविभेदेन फल्ग्या च कलया कृताः
नामरूपविभेदेन
नामरूपविभेदेन
पल्क्याकलया
फल्या च
कृताः।
कलया कृताः
यदा यथार्चिषोऽग्नेः सवितुर्गभस्तयो निर्यान्ति सम्यात्य सकृत्स्वरोचिषः
यथार्चिषोऽग्ने
यथार्चिषोऽग्निः
सवितुर्गभस्तयो
सवितुर्गभस्तयो
निर्यान्ति
निर्यान्ति
संयान्त्य सकृत्स्वरोचिषः।
संयान्तसकृत्स्वरोचिषः
तदा यतोऽयं गुणसम्प्रवाहो बुद्धिर्मनः कानि शरीरवर्गा
तदा
यतोऽयं
यतोऽयं
गुणप्रवाहो
गुणसम्प्रवाहो
बुद्धिर्मनः
बुद्धिर्मनकानि
शरीरसर्गाः।
शरीरसर्गाः
स वै न देवासुरमत्यतिर्यन् न स्त्री न षण्डो न पुमान् न जन्तु
स्त्रीनशक्तो न पुनर्जन्तुः
नायं गुणः कर्म न सन्न चासन् निषेधशेषो जयतादशेषः
नायं गुणकर्मणसन्नचासन् निषेधशेषो जयतादशेषः
जिजीविषेणाहमिहामुया किम् अन्तर्बहिश्चावृतये भयोन्या
जिजीविषेणाहमिहायकिम् अन्तर्बहिश्चावृतये भयोन्य
इच्छामि कालेन न यस्य विप्लव तस्यात्मलोकवरणस्य मोक्षम्
इच्छामि कालेन न यस्य विप्लवः तस्यात्मलोकवरणस्य मोक्षम्
सोऽहं विश्वसृजं विश्वमविश्वं विश्ववेदसम्
सोऽहं विश्वसृजं
विश्वसृजं
वेदसं
विश्वमविश्वविश्ववेदसम्
विश्वात्मानमजं ब्रह्मा प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्
विश्वात्मानमजं ब्रह्म प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्
योगरन्दितकर्माणो हृदि योगविभाविते
योगरन्धितकर्माणो हृदि
योगरन्धितकर्माणो
योगविभाविते
हृदयोगविभाविते
योगिनोऽयं प्रपश्यन्ति योगीशं तं नतोऽस्म्यहम्
योगिनोऽयं
योगी
प्रपश्यन्
प्रपश्यन्ति योगेशं नतोऽस्म्यहम्
नमो नमस्तुभ्यमसह्यवेग शक्तित्रयाय किलदिगुणाय
नमो नमस्तुभ्यमसह्यवेगा
नमस्वेगा
शक्तित्रयाय
शक्तित्रयाखिलधिगुणाय
प्रपन्नपालाय दुरन्तसक्तये कदीन्द्रियाणामनवाप्यवर्त्मने
प्रपन्नपालाय
प्रपन्नपालाय
दुरन्तशक्तये
दुरन्तशतये
तदिन्द्रियाणामनवाप्यवर्त्मने
तदिन्द्रियाणामनवाप्यवर्त्मने
नायं वेद स्वमात्मानं यच्छत्क्याहं धिया हतः
नायं
नायं वेद स्वमात्मानं यजत्याहं धिया हतम्
तं दुरत्ययमाहात्म्यं भगवन्तम् इतोऽस्म्यहम्
तं
तं
दुरत्यमाहात्म्यं
दुरत्यमाहात्म्यं भगवन्तमितोऽस्म्यहम्
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे
हरे
कृष्णा
कृष्णा
हरे
हरे
कृष्णा
कृष्णा
कृष्ण
कृष्ण
कृष्णा
कृष्ण
हरे
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 राम हरे
हरे
राम
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 हरे
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 नारायण किल गुरो भगवन् नमस्ते
नारायण
नारायण
किल
किल
गुरो
गुरो
भगवन्
भगवन्
नमस्ते
नमस्ते.
थैंक यू प्रभुजी
Okay, thank you. That was wonderful. We will revisit yesterday's shloka again, shloka number 28, and then we will discuss shloka number 29 as a concluding verse for today. So yesterday we discussed the shloka number 28 from Gajendra Stuti. नमो नमस्तुभ्यमसह्य वेगा शक्तित्रयाय किल धीगुणाय प्रपन्नपालाय दुरन्तशक्तये कदीन्द्रियाणामनवाप्यवर्त्मने. So what did we discuss in this shloka? We discussed that we are in the jivas in the material world. We are constantly influenced by the forces of by the forces of three things: lust, anger, and greed. These are the three great forces. In fact, these three are said to be the gates to the hell. Trividam narakasyedam, Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita. Trividam narakasyedam. If somebody wants to go to hell, there are three different ways. What are the three different ways? Lust, anger, and greed. You take shelter of these three, and you can easily get a boarding pass to go to hell. Trividam narakasyedam. Dvaram nashanam atmanaha. These three are dwaras, the entrance, the gateway. Lust, anger, and greed, kama, krodha, lobha. These three are gateways to enter into hell. Trividam narakasyedam dwaram nashanam atmanaha. Nashanam atmanaha means they destroy the soul. They destroy the soul, and one can easily get entrance into hell. Namo namastubhyam asahya vega. The Sanskrit meaning of asahya is strong. But if you understand this in Telugu, asahya means ugly, right? Something which is not good, you say asahya. And this is perfectly suiting, it's perfectly the right word here. This force of lust, anger, and greed, it's totally asahya. What do you say in Hindi for asahya, ugly? Is there a word like asahya in Hindi? I know gandhi, ganda, gandhi is there. But is there any similar word in like asahya in Hindi? Maybe. Anyways. So, namo namastu.
Prabhuji, Bura.
Bura, ganda, gandhi, like that. Okay. So, but asahya vega, the strong force of the lust, anger, and greed, it's a gateway. These three are the gateways to hellish planets. Shakti trayaya kiladhi gunaya. O my Lord, you appear as the three modes of material nature, gunaya. Or you also appear in the three energies. What are the three energies that we discussed yesterday? Antaranga Shakti, Bahiranga Shakti, Tatastha Shakti. Internal energy, that is Antaranga Shakti. External energy, that is Bahiranga Shakti or Bahya Shakti. Marginal energy, that is Tatastha Shakti. So Antaranga Shakti means that is the spiritual energy of the Lord. And Bahiranga Shakti or Bahya Shakti is the external energy, which is the Maya, material energy. And the Jivas are in the bridge, in between these two. In between the internal energy and external energy, there is a bridge. The Jivas are on this bridge. They can either go to internal energy or external energy. Internal energy is the spiritual energy. If you are inclined, if you get attracted to internal energy, you can go to spiritual world. If you are inclined and if you are attracted to external energy, Maya or material energy, you can go to material world. You can stay in the material world. So, in this situation, I am on the bridge. Gajendra is saying, I am on the bridge. And you are available to the souls who are surrendered. Prapanna palaya duranta shaktaye. Prapanna palaya duranta shaktaye. You are the Lord of those who are surrendered to you. So, I am taking full shelter of you. So this shloka, 28th shloka, is the Śaraṇāgati. Gajendra is offering himself, surrendering to the Lord. Prapannapalaya Duranta Shaktaye Kadindriyanam Anavapya Vartmane. Okay. But those, so on one side, the Lord is available to those who are surrendered to Him, and Lord is unavailable to those who do not surrender to the Lord, but who surrender to Maya, who surrender to Maya Devi. Because Maya Devi is very attractive. She is very beautiful. She is very attractive. So if somebody is unable to control their senses, kat indriyanam, that word in the shloka, kat indriyanam. Indriyanam means senses. Kat indriyanam means those people who are not able to control their senses. For them, you are not available. Anavapya. Anavapya means who is not attainable, who is not available. Okay. And this word Duranta Shaktaye, Prapanna Palaya Duranta Shaktaye. Duranta Shaktaye means the material energy is very difficult to overcome. Duranta means very difficult. Shakti means the energy. So which energy is very difficult to overcome? The material energy, the Maya. Prapanna Palaya Duranta Shaktaye. That means for those who think it is very difficult to overcome the material energy, and those who have surrendered to the Lord, Prapanna. O my Lord, you are the master of those who are surrendered to you. So I want to be one among those people who are surrendering to you. So please protect me. Please give me your shelter. Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita 7th chapter, Daivi Hesha Gunamayi Mama Maya Duratyaya. So similar word, Duratya, here Duranta. Means it is very difficult. Krishna himself tells in Bhagavad Gita 7th chapter that this material energy, which is my energy, is very difficult to overcome. And we all have experience, right? We all have experience. I mean, until few years ago, until we started practicing bhakti, we did not even think about all these things. We did not even know the concept of crossing the material energy, crossing the material ocean. We did not know about Atma. We did not know about God. So I think those days were very, 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 very good actually. Very joyful. We didn't know all these things. We were just partying and chilling out. But only when we start practicing bhakti, we know the problem of this material nature. We know the difficulties. So if you are thinking, oh, why did I even start practicing bhakti? Before practicing bhakti, I did not know about all these things and I was very happy. If somebody is thinking like that, that is wrong. It may appear like that temporarily. It may appear like that. As they say sometimes, ignorance is bliss. If you don't know about all these things, then maybe you have bliss. But no, that's not how it works. That's a myth. That's a misconception. Ignorance is a bliss. It's a misconception. It's a wrong phrase that has been popularized. If you're driving your car on the road by violating the traffic laws and the cop catches you, and the cop tells you, because you have violated the speed limit, you are going over 20 miles, the actual speed limit, you are given a ticket, $300 fine. Now at that time, can this person say ignorance is bliss? You cannot say that. So that means you need to have the knowledge. You need to have the knowledge of material world. You need to have the knowledge of the universal laws. You need to have the knowledge of the spiritual world. So when we understand how difficult it is to deal with material energy, see, whether you know or don't know about material energy, it will show its effect on you. If somebody is thinking ignorance is bliss, so let me not read these scriptures, let me not read all this subject, where every time I have to hear Dukkhalayam Ashashvatam, the material world is a place of miseries, I am not this body, I am the soul, there are problems, Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadi, Dukkha Doshanu Darshanam. There are threefold miseries. Kleshodikaratastesham. So I don't want to hear all this. So let me party and let me chill. If somebody is thinking, even then, the material energy is working on them. It will show its effect. It will show how strong it is in the form of old age, disease, death, various problems in life. Whether you make an attempt to know about material energy or not, it will still show the effect on you. For example, there is a fire. Whether you want to know about the fire or not know about the fire will show its effect. If you are standing near the fire, you will experience some heat. If you put your finger in the fire, it will burn you, whether you know or don't know. So we are in the material world, we are in the fire already. So whether you want to know or don't know, it doesn't matter. The Maya will show its effect on you. Duranta Shaktaye. Duranta Shakti means it's a difficult energy to cross over. This energy is very difficult to overcome. Daivi Hesha Gunamayi Mama Maya Durantaya. Mameva ye prapadhyante Maya metam tarantite. So let me show that shloka so that we can pay attention to that. Seven 7.14. So this is the shloka. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 7, shloka number 14. Daivi hesha gunamayi mama maya durantyaya duratyaya.
Daivi hesha gunamayi
Mama Maya Durachaya
Mameva ye prapadhyante maya metam tarantite.
Mamiva Prapachyante Mayam Etam Tarantite.
Yeah. Sarita, can you read this?
Yes, Prabhuji. This divine energy of mind, consisting of the three modes of material nature, is difficult to overcome. But those who have surrendered unto me can easily cross beyond it.
Yeah, this is what exactly Gajendra is saying. Prapanna palaya duranta shaktaye. Namo namastubhyam asahya vega shaktitrayaya kiladhi gunaya prapanna palaya duranta shaktaye kadhindriyanam anavapya vartmane. So this divine energy of mind consisting of three gunas, sattva, rajas and tamas. There also Gajendra is talking about gunaya. Oh my Lord, you appear in the form of three gunas. And this energy is difficult to overcome. But those who have surrendered unto me can easily cross beyond it. prapannapalaya duranta shaktaye kadindriyanam anavapya vartmane. So all these stotrams, tutis, prayers of different devotees, they are always in line with what Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita. Now these two shlokas from Bhagavad Gita and Gajendra Stuti, there is a correlation. Gajendra is simply repeating whatever the Lord said in Bhagavad Gita. Whatever Sri Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, Gajendra is repeating that. And we see in Mukundamala Stotra, Alapinam Pratipadam Kurume Mukunda. O my Lord, O Mukunda, please make me recite your names every day. Now, what is the related shloka in Bhagavad Gita for that? Satatam kirtayanto mam. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, 9th chapter, he says, Satatam kirtayanto mam. Always chant my names. And that's why Kulshekhar Alvar, he said, Alapinam pratidinam kurume mukunda. So there is a correlation between what Sri Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita and what the devotees, different devotees in different prayers, different stotrams, what they say. There is a one-to-one relation. They are just repeating. The devotees in their prayers, they are just repeating the words of Sri Krishna in a different format. So talking about these names, right? So yesterday we discussed the only way to cross over this material energy is Narayana, the name called Narayana, Sri Krishna, Sri Rama, Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Namo Narayanaya, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama. So these different names, these different mantras consisting of different names of the Lord. This is the only way to cross over. So yesterday I was giving a class to the Warangal devotees in Telugu, and in that class one lady asked, Prabhuji, I'm going to my relative's house where there is a death, and I have to stay there for a week or so. And I'm thinking how to handle this job of chanting, because in ISKCON all the devotees, they chant 16 rounds every day, either in the morning or throughout the day they chant. So this lady, she was telling that first of all, the relatives, they are not Krishna Bhaktas. They don't even practice bhakti. They go to temples, but not bhakti. They follow some religion, but not necessarily bhakti. So if this lady, she goes there and she has to stay there for 1 week, and if she is taking out her japamala, japa beads and chanting, there will be two problems. One problem is, first of all, relatives will think that what is she doing? She's sitting and chanting like an old man or old lady. She's gone crazy. She's mad. She's doing a little too much. Maybe she shouldn't do this at this age. Maybe after 60, 70, she should do this. That is one problem. Another problem is, usually when there is a death in the home, people think it's a misconception. It's a wrong conception. People think that they should not do any puja in the home. They should not go to temple. They should not chant japa. They should not read any scriptures. They should stay away from everything.
Any auspicious thing.
Uh,
Any auspicious thing they will not allow.
they will not allow. Yeah. But that's a wrong thinking. So, I mean, doing puja at home or going to temple, there is some sutakam for 3 days or 11 days, depending on who's the relative is. If it is a close family member, it is the immediate family member, then 11 days. Otherwise, 3 days. Those 3 days, 11 days, you can stay away from going to the temple, or maybe you can stay away from doing puja in your home, in the puja mandir. But you don't have to stop reading Bhagavad Gita. You don't have to stop reading Bhagavatam. You don't have to stop japa. You don't have to do any of these things. So first of all, thinking that the relatives, what will they think if they see me doing japa? If they see me reading Bhagavad Gita, what will they think? If they see me hearing these classes, what will they think? So people may face these challenges sometimes. It's a practical problem. Not only that lady, but all of us, we might face this problem at some point. So for that, Kulashekara Alvar in Mukundamala Stotra beautifully tells something. चित्तं नैव निवर्तते क्षणमपि श्रीकृष्णपादाम्बुजान् निन्दन्तु प्रियबान्धवा गुरुजना गृह्यन्तु मुञ्चन्तु वा दुर्वादं परिघोषयन्तु मनुजा वंशे कलङ्कोऽस्तु वा तादृक्प्रेमधरानुरागमदना मत्थाय मानन्तु मे. Kulshekara Alvar says, the shloka comes towards the end. We haven't discussed that yet. So, chittam naiva nivartate kshanamapi. I cannot stay away, Sri Krishna Padambujam. I cannot stay away from worshipping the lotus feet of Sri Krishna even for a minute. Kshanamapi. Even for a minute, I cannot stay away from worshipping Sri Krishna. And I don't care what my relatives are thinking. Even if my relatives are blaming me. Nindantu priya bandhava. Nindantu priya bandhava. Priya bandhava means the close relatives. Nindantu. Even if they are blaming me. Even if they are thinking otherwise about my bhakti. I don't care. Nindantu priya bandhava gurujana gruhnantu munchantu va durvadam parigoshayantu manuja vamshe kalankostu va. Durvadam. Even if they are speaking harsh words to me, because I am practicing bhakti, because I am doing japa, even if they are using harsh words towards me, if they are asking me to stop, and by doing bhakti, by chanting japa, by worshipping Sri Krishna, even if I bring kalanka to the vamsha, vamshe kalankostu va, even if I bring kalanka to the vamsha, I don't care. So Kulashekara Alvar is giving the solution to the practical problem. He knows that all of us in the modern world, those days during Kulashekara Alvar time, this was not a problem at all. Not only for Kulashekara Alvar, but anybody in general, those days, everybody was in the ancient times, everybody was worshipping Bhagavan happily. So this culture was freely welcomed. But the acharyas know what's going to happen in future. That's why he has given a solution. He has given us this courage mantra. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna has given peace mantra, Shanti mantra. Kulshekar Alvar in this shloka, he has given Dhairya mantra, courage, the mantra of courage. Okay, so should we all recite that shloka together? I'll share the screen. This is 42nd shloka. I will recite one line and you all repeat after that, okay? Chittam naiva nivartate kshanamapi Sri Krishna padambujan
चित्तं नैव निवर्तिते क्षणमपि श्रीकृष्णपादाम्बुजान्
Nindhantu priya bandhava gurujana Grihnantu munchantu va
निन्दन्तु प्रियबान्धवा गुरुजना गृह्णन्तु वा
Durvadam parigoshayantu manuja vamshe kalankostu va
दुर्वादं
परिघोषयन्तु मनुजा वंशे
परिगोषयन्तु
कलङ्कस्तु
Tadrik prema dharanuraga madhuna matthaya manantu me Okay, immediately after that, our famous shloka, Krishna Rakshatu. Yes. Okay, let's read the translation. Shamala, can you read the translation? Yeah, this one, 42.
My mind cannot turn from Sri Krishna's lotus feet even for a moment. So let my dear ones and other relatives criticize me. My superior accept or reject me as they like. The common people spread evil gossip about me, and my family's reputation be sullied. For a madman like me, it is honor enough to feel this flood of love of Godhead, which brings such sweet emotions of attraction for my Lord.
Yeah. For a madman like me, it is honor enough to feel this flood of love of Godhead. Tatru prema dharanuraga madhuna matthaya manantu me, which brings such sweet emotions of attraction for my Lord. So how beautiful. He's saying that. So by worshipping Krishna, I'm becoming a madman with all the emotions in my heart. And in this stage, I don't care what my relatives are thinking about me, what gossip they are saying about me. Yeah? I don't care about that. So it's a beautiful, beautiful shloka, and it has a practical instruction, solution for us actually. This is Dhairya mantra. Okay, so with that, we have 20 minutes. We'll try to complete the next shloka. I mean, I can't tell you enough how beautiful Mukundamala Stotra is. You have to experience this.
Prabhuji, after Gajendra Stuti, we will go back to Mukundamala.
Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. Yeah. Yeah. Today I had a class, basic class. My teacher, she taught until 35, I think, 35 shlokas. Out of 53, I learned 35 shlokas. Very beautiful. Okay. Shloka number 29, Gajendra Stuti, the last shloka of Gajendra Stuti. Nayam vedasvamatmanam yacchatyaham diyahatam.
Nayam
Nayam Veda Samatmanam
Vedasvamatmanam
Yachityahandiyahatam
Tam
Yachatyahandiyatam
duratyayamahatmyam bhagavantam itosmyaham.
Tam
Tam
Duratya
Duratya
Mahatmya
Mahatmyam
Bhagavantam
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 Itotraham.
Itosyaham.
Na, not, I am, people in general, Veda, no, Swam, own, Atmanam, identity, Yat Shaktya, by whose influence, Aham, I am independent, Diya, by this intelligence, Hatam, defeated or covered, Tam, onto him, Duratyaya, difficult to understand, Mahatmyam, whose glories, Bhagavantam, of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Ita, taking shelter, Asmi Aham, I am. Okay. Aparna, you still there?
Yes, Prabhuji, I'm here.
Yeah. Can you read translation and purport?
Yes, Prabhuji. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, by whose illusory energy the Jiva, who is part and parcel of God, forgets his real identity because of the bodily conception of life. I take shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, whose glories are difficult to understand.
Yeah.
Purport. As stated in Bhagavad Gita, every living entity, regardless of whether being human, demigod, animal, bird, bee, or whatever, is part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The Lord and the living entity are intimately related like father and son. Unfortunately, because of material contact, the living entity forgets this and wants to enjoy the material world independently, according to his own plan. This illusion, Maya, is very difficult to surmount. Maya covers the living entity because of his willingness to forget the Supreme Personality of Godhead and make his own plan to enjoy this material world. As long as this contamination continues, the conditioned soul will be unable to understand his real identity and will perpetually continue under illusion, life after life. Ato graha kshetra supata viter janasya moho yam aham mameti. As long as the living entity is not enlightened so that he may understand his real position, he will be attracted to materialistic life, to house, country, or field, to society, sons, family, community, bank balance, and so on. Covered by all this, he will continue to think, I am this body, and everything related to this body is mine. This materialistic conception of life is extremely difficult to surmount. But one who surrenders to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, as did Gajendra, the king of the elephants, comes to enlightenment on Brahman platform.
Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma Nashochati Nakangshati Sama Sarveshu Bhuteshu Madbhaktim Lavate Param.
One who is transcendently situated at once realizes the Supreme Brahman and becomes fully joyful. He never laments or desires to have anything. He is equally disposed towards all living entities. In that state, he attains pure devotional service unto me. Since a devotee is completely on the Brahman platform, he is not jealous of any other living entity. Sama Sarveshu Bhuteshu.
Yeah. Okay, so in this shloka, Gajendra is saying, Nayam Veda Swamatmanam Ecchatyaham Diyahatam Tanduratyaya Mahatmyam Bhagavantam Idosmyaham. O my Lord, your illusory energy, by your illusory energy, Maya Shakti, uh, the jivas, we are the part and parcel. We forget his identity. We forget both. We forget God, and we forget about our real identity. We forget the fact that we are a spirit soul because we are identifying with our body, material body. I take shelter of that Supreme Personality of Godhead whose glories are difficult to understand. So in simple words, Gajendra is saying that, "Oh my Lord, I do not know anything. Nayam, not. Na Veda. Veda means to know. We have 4 Vedas. With Veda, the word Veda comes from the root word with. With means knowledge. Veda means to know that knowledge. So Vedas are giving the knowledge. So Nayam Veda, I do not know. I do not know anything about you. I do not know anything about myself. Nayam Veda Swamatmanam. Yachatyaham Diyahatam. Yat Shakti, by whose influence, material energy. Yachatyaham Diyahatam. So by this material energy, the intelligence is covered. The soul has, part of our human life, we have gross body and subtle body. Subtle body has mind, intelligence, and false ego. And this subtle body stays with the soul all throughout, eternally. Even in the spiritual world also, the subtle body stays with the soul. In the spiritual world, the subtle body, the intelligence which is part of the subtle body, it has complete knowledge about the real identity of the soul. But in the material world, when we are in the material body, when the soul is in the material body, that intelligence or that knowledge is covered. Hatam. Hatam means defeated or covered. Diya hatam. That intelligence is covered by the Shakti, by the Shakti of material energy, by the Maya Shakti. Nayam Veda Swamatmanam. First, Gajendra is saying, I do not know anything about myself. I do not know anything about you. And second line, he is telling what is the reason, why he does not know. The reason is, his knowledge is covered. His intelligence is covered by the Maya Shakti. Nayam Veda Swamatmanam Ecchatyaham Diyahatam. So is this clear to everybody? Did everyone understand these 2 lines?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes? Yeah. Don't worry, I'm not going to ask any questions. If you just understood, that's fine. Nayam Veda Swamatmanam. I don't know anything about myself. I don't know anything about you. Why? Because my intelligence is covered. Diyahatam. Tam Duratyaya Mahatmyam. Duratyaya means difficult. What is difficult? To know the glories of Bhagavan. Mahatmyam. Mahatmyam means the glories, the Vaibhavam, the opulence, the Vibhuti of Bhagavan. It is very difficult to know your glories. That's why I am simply surrendering at your lotus feet. I am offering pranam. So there is another shloka in Bhagavatam that tells the same thing. That Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Maruta Stunvanti Divyaistava Vedai Sangha Padakramopanishadair Gayanti Yam Samaga Dhyanavastita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yogino Yasyantam Navidhu Sura Suragana Devaya Tasmai Nama. So there also.
This sounds like Mukundamala, Prabhuji, but is it Bhagavatam?
The meter is same.
Oh,
Shardula Vikridita meter. Shardulam means tiger. Vikridita means like playing. Just like how a tiger plays in the forest. This meter is as powerful as that. This tune is as powerful as that.
Shardula Vikrita, is it, Prabhuji?
Shardula Vikridita.
Vikridita, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kridita means to play. Vikridita means playing in a special way. Powerful play. Power play.
Okay.
Yeah, in the Western countries, in the casinos, you will see power play. So, like that, just like how a tiger performs a power play in the forest, running around all over, causing fear to everybody. So, like that, whenever we recite this shloka, that means a deeper message is being conveyed. So in that shloka in Bhagavatam, Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutaha Stunvanti Divyai Stava. All these great personalities, Brahma, Indra, Varuna, Vayu, Agni, Maruta, all these devatas, every day they are singing your glories. They are chanting your names. They are singing your glories. Stunvanti Divyai Stava. Vedai Sangha Padakramopanishadair Gayanti Yam Samaga. They are reciting Vedas, especially Sama Vedam, in a song format. Gayanti Yam Samaga Dhyanavastita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yogino. All the yogis, they are meditating in their heart on your form. But still, the devatas, the yogis, they are not able to understand you. Yasyantam na vidhu sura suragana devaya tasmai nama. Yasya antam. Yasya means of whose, that means of the Lord. Antam means the end. Nobody has understood the end of you. Understanding the end of somebody means, that means they have understood everything of that person. Yasyantam na vidhu. Na vidhu means not knowing. Yasya antam. They do not know your end. They can begin to know about you. They can know a little bit, but they have not understood your end.
Like they say Vedantam, right, Prabhuji?
Vedantam. Yeah. So they cannot understand fully about the Lord. Yasyantam navidu sura suragana. Devaya tasmai namaha. To that Supreme Lord, I am simply offering pranam, because even I cannot understand. Gajendra is saying, Nayam Veda Swamatmanam Yachatyaham Diyahatam Tam Duratyaya Mahatmyam Bhagavantam Itosmyaham. So here comes the role of an important person. Gajendra, representing a jiva, he is saying that he cannot understand the Lord, he cannot understand about himself. So in this situation, and we are all in that situation, right? We are all jivas like Gajendra. So when Gajendra is...
Guru is required.
Guru. So in this situation, an important comes in play, who is Guru. Okay, only by the mercy of Guru, we can get this knowledge. We can get the knowledge of who we are. We can get the knowledge of who God is. Through the mercy of Krishna, we get a Guru. And through the blessings of the Guru, we can understand Krishna. That's why, if you see the festivals, Janmashtami, when is Janmashtami?
August.
Sometime in August or September. Okay, most of the times it comes in August. Shravana Masam, right? Yeah,
Yes, right.
Shravana, Ashtami, Rohini, Tithi. These three things have to be there. Shravana, Ashtami, and Rohini Nakshatra. So, before Janmashtami, what comes?
Jagannath Rath Yatra.
Varalakshmi Puja.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's also a good point. Varalakshmi Puja, that's also a good point. Because only through mother we can understand the father. Only through Lakshmi Devi we can understand Narayana. Narayana is appearing on Janmashtami day. But before that, we have to do Vratam. We have to worship Lakshmi Devi to understand Narayana. But before Janmashtami, Balaram Purnima festival happens. Who is Balarama? Krishna's
Adisesha.
brother.
Krishna's brother.
Krishna's
Adisesha.
brother. But what is the Tattva? What is Balaram Tattva? Balaram Tattva
Adisesha.
is
Adisesha.
Adisesha.
Adishesha. But what is the Tattva? Tattva means the role. Okay, the role. What is Balaram's role? Guru Tattva. Guru Tattva. Sri Krishna's Tattva is Bhagavat Tattva. And Balaram's Tattva is Guru Tattva. Balaram is Guru. That's why the Guru comes first. Balaram Purnima festival happens first on Shravana Purnima day. And then exactly 9 days after that, Janmashtami happens. Now, what is the significance of these 9 days? That means
Navavida Bhakti Puja.
Navavida Bhakti, yes. So the Guru in the form of Balarama, he is giving us the process of Bhakti. He is asking us to perform Bhakti using this Navavida Bhakti, all the 9 limbs of Bhakti, and Shravana Kirtana, Vishnu Smarana, Padasevanam, Archanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Vandanam, Atmanivedanam. Perform these 9 limbs of Bhakti, and then on Ashtami day, 9 days after Balaram Purnima, on Ashtami day, Ashtami comes 9 days after Purnima. If you count starting from Purnima, it is the 9th day. So that is the day when we can understand God, we can see God. God appears that day. So this is the Guru Tattva. So every day in the Mangalacharna prayers, we recite Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurum Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Ajnana Timirandasya. That means my eyes have closed with the illusion, with the darkness. I am in this Andhakara, Timirandasya. Jnananjana Shalakaya. Please give me this divine knowledge. Jnana Anjana Shalakaya. Please give me this divine knowledge. Chakshurum Militam Yena. Chakshu means that eye. Give me the eye to see the Lord. Chakshurum militam yena tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. I offer my pranam to the Guru who gives this divine knowledge and who gives me the eye to see the Lord.
Prabhuji, I have a question. So, in Rama Avatar, we always see Lakshmana, right, Prabhuji? The
Lakshmana
temples.
as Guru.
Yeah, we see a deity of Lakshmana also, but Balaram I have not seen, Prabhuji, in any temple.
No, it is
In
there.
in Chaitanya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda, we always see, and then Rama and
And
Lakshmana,
Lakshmana.
we always see. Yeah,
Yeah.
but not very common. Like I have not seen,
Yeah,
especially in
it's
South
not
India.
very common. I'll tell you. So if you go to Vrindavan, there is a Krishna Balaram temple
Yeah,
where
Prabhuji, you told me. Yeah.
where you will see Krishna Balaram in the center, and then on the right side you will see Radha Krishna. On the left side, again you will see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu.
Chaitanya, correct.
So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is none other than Sri Krishna,
And correct.
and
And
Nityananda Prabhu is none other than Balaram.
correct.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
500 years ago, Krishna, that same Krishna and Balaram appeared as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu.
yeah.
Yeah.
But in Krishna temples, we don't see Balaram usually. Like now, apart from Vrindavan,
So
Hare Krishna.
apart from ISKCON, yeah, generally you do not see Krishna Balaram together.
correct.
Yeah, because those
Hare
people,
Krishna. I had the meaning of Balarama. Wherever there is a Krishna temple, he is expanded like a Dhamma. The entire place where
yeah,
the Krishna's temple is there, he is expanded, whatever it will be, whether it is Chatra, road, whatever, it will be, he is expanded like a Dhamma,
yes,
Balarama.
yeah,
That's why we cannot see where is Balaram. But only we understand the tattva of Balaram, we can understand.
yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
That's beautifully said. So Balaram, he is a servant. He's a brother of Krishna, but his role is servant of Krishna. He is ready to serve in every possible way to the Lord. Whenever the Lord appears as Krishna, as Rama, as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is always there. Sometimes as a elder brother, sometimes as a younger brother. So, and in Vrindavan, when Krishna performed Leelas, right? Balaram has become the sand. Balaram has become the entire place, the entire Vrindavan. Balaram has manifested in that form. And Balaram, if Bhagavan wants to sleep, if Śrīmad Narayana wants to sleep, Lakshmana, Balaram becomes Adishesha, Sheshatalpam. So whatever the Lord wants to do, Balaram is ready to serve. That is
And one more,
between the Lord and Balaram, that is the relation, Dasya Bhava. But between us and Balaram, Balaram is representing as Guru.
Yeah.
and one more thing we understand that wherever the God appears, whether it is in Dwapara Yuga or
Treta
Treta
Yuga.
Yuga, before Bhagavan appears, all the surrounding devatas are coming before to the
Yeah.
before
Like when
they
a leader
appear
comes,
before
yeah,
God appears.
preparation. Like preparation when leader.
Yes, preparations.
Yes. Yeah, so Balaram comes first before Krishna. And all the associates, they come first, and then Krishna comes in a grand way. So it's very interesting. Today we concluded Gajendra Stuti prayers. Now after praying, the Lord will be definitely pleased, right? So the Lord is going to appear. That we are going to discuss tomorrow, which is Wednesday. And Krishna appeared on Wednesday. So see how beautifully it has come in place like this.
Coincidence.
Yeah, it's nothing but Krishna's arrangement. I mean, we have been planning to conclude Gajendra Stuti. Original plan was to conclude on Friday itself, or maybe yesterday, or maybe today. So since last 3-4 days, it has been going on like this. So not only these 3-4 days, but if you look at the entire series, right? So there was some cancellation. There is Saturday, Sunday in between. Someday people don't attend. We have to cancel. So many different things happened in between. But eventually, the shloka number 30 from this chapter, which is the next shloka. In that shloka, Lord is giving darshan. Lord is appearing in front of Gajendra. That we are going to discuss tomorrow.
Krishna's plan.
Krishna's plan. Yeah.
The Krishna avatar happened on Wednesday, is it, Prabhuji?
Yeah, Krishna avatar. Krishna was born on Wednesday. Yeah. Okay. So, anything else we want to discuss here?
Prabhu, post Mangalacharana slokas so that.
You want me to post in the group?
Yes.
Yeah, sure, I will. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
ప్రభుజీ లాస్ట్ శ్లోకం ఒక్కసారి క్విక్ మీనింగ్ చెప్పరా?
29th shloka.
29.
Yeah. So 29th shloka. Nayam veda svamatmanam yachatyaham diyahatam tam dhuratyayamahatmyam bhagavantam itosmyaham. Nayam veda svamatmanam. Let me share the screen. Nayam veda svamatmanam. Na ayam veda. I do not know. I do not know my real identity. I do not know about my Atma. I do not know about you also, O Bhagavan. Nayam Veda Svamatmanam. Why we do not know? Because Diya Hatam. The intelligence is covered. That intelligence is hidden. It's defeated. Defeated by who? The Maya Shakti. Yat Shakti. Because he is referring to the previous shloka. In the previous shloka, Gajendra, he said, Prapanna Palaya Duranta Shaktaye. So that Shakti, that Maya Shakti, material energy, which is difficult to overcome, that same Maya Shakti, Yat Shakti, that Maya Shakti has covered my intelligence. That's why I do not know about myself. I do not know about you. And even if now when you don't know what you have to do, you have to start knowing about God. You have to start knowing about Atma. But even if I start to know about you, O my Lord, Duratyaya, it is difficult to know about your Mahatmyam. It is difficult to know everything about you. That's why I am simply surrendering on to you. Okay, is that clear?
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Okay, so any quick questions, comments, reflections? Don't think Gajendra Leela completed. The Leela is still there. Just the Stuti is completed. The prayers are completed, but not the Leela. So we're going to discuss this for a few more days. Tomorrow, the Lord is going to, our hero is going to appear tomorrow.
So after that, we'll be reading the English translation.
What's that?
After that, hereafter, we'll read the English translation, right, Prabhuji? Not the slokams, sir.
Yeah, we will recite the shloka, but we will not discuss like purports, or we will not discuss word for word meaning like that. We will recite, we'll read the translations, and I'll give a general, explanation of what is happening in those shlokas.
Okay.
Yeah. So our goal is to spend a significant amount of time in understanding the stuti, so that we can recite this, we can memorize this, we get familiar with these words. The prayers are more important. More than the katha, more than the leela, the prayers are more important. Now Gajendra, see, between Gajendra and the Lord, Gajendra is representing as Jiva. But between us and Gajendra, Gajendra is our Guru. So Gajendra is teaching us how to pray. Just like Balaram and Krishna, between them, he is a Dasya, he is Dasi, Dasu. Balaram is Dasu. But between us and Balaram, we are Balaram's Das. Balaram is our Acharya, he is our Guru, and we are his Das. Dasu and Dasi. Similarly, Gajendra is our Acharya, he is our Guru. Rukmini Devi, she is our Guru. Kulshekar Alvar, he is our Guru.
Somewhere I heard, Prabhuji, Gajam. Just just when we shuffle the letters, it is becomes Jagam.
Jagam, world. Jagam means world.
So here, Gajendra represents all the world. They explain like that.
In one of the lectures you heard like that?
Yeah. Jagam, Gajam. So nothing here, Gajendra is nothing but our world, what happens in the world. What happens to us, he represents just by changing the letters. Jagam, Gajam.
Jagam, Gajam, okay. Yeah.
Prabhuji, what I understand that from your words, whoever prayed the Bhagavan, they are our gurus.
What is that?
Whoever prayed the Bhagavan, Deva,
yes,
they are our gurus.
Yes, who are showing us the way how to pray. They are our gurus.
And one more thing is, which is important, whether it is purport is important or sloka is important. In my knowledge, sloka is important. The purports are to understand the sloka only.
Correct. Yes, you said it perfectly. Shloka is more important than the purport. Purport is to understand.
Meanings and purports are only to understand the inner meaning of the sloka.
Correct. But eventually, what you will remember is only the shloka.
Yes.
See, if I ask you after 1 month, Shyamala, tell me the translation of 29 shloka. You may not be able to tell. But if I ask you to tell the shloka, you'll be able to tell. So that's why it is easy to memorize shloka, but not the translation or the purport. Once you understand the shloka and purport, the translation and purport, then focus on the shloka itself.
It is also important, translation and purport. Whenever anybody asks us what is the meaning of that sloka that you are reciting, then
yes,
who should be in a position to tell something about the to that extent only we should understand the translation and purport.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So tomorrow, everybody, don't miss. We're going to see the Supreme Lord Darshan tomorrow. Celebration. Vishalya is already celebrating.
I'm waiting for
God is appearing, but what the efforts made by the Gajendra, the fruit will be we had from our Prabhuji's voice tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. Mangalam Kosalendraya Mahaniya Gunatmane Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam. Grantara Śrīmad Bhāgavatam ki jai. Shri Gajendra Stuti ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Narayana Khila Guru Bhagavan
Bhagavan
Namaste.
Namaste.
Narayana Akila Guru Bhagavan
Bhagavan
Namaste.
Namaste. Hare
Okay.
Krishna.
Prabhu, tell me the technique of how to memorize all these slokas. Because we are reciting many slokas without just by closing our eyes. It is very amazing and astonishing to me. At this age, is it possible to me to memorize all the things? Kindly tell me the secret so that it will be beneficial to all the listeners.
Yes. So the best technique, what worked for me and what can work for everybody is
Kindly share it, sir. Kindly share.
start memorizing Mukundamala Stotra shlokas. Because the beauty of those shlokas is such that you want to die hearing those shlokas. You want to die reciting those shlokas. So once you develop taste for shlokas, then you can put an effort to memorize all other shlokas. But to develop the taste for shlokas, start with Mukundamala Stotra.
I am hesitating to recite the slokas because I am not having any, what is that, singing tune and all the things. That's why I am hesitating.
No, you will,
Because
by constantly hearing, you will get the tune. If you hear it 10 times, 20 times, you will get the tune. Yeah.
In the starting, how we sang, Prabhuji?
In the starting?
Starting la ella sing ella paadam aslu.
Oh, how I sang in the beginning.
Every day chayinga. Now we are in the track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Hare Krishna. See you all tomorrow. Yeah.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Akshara. Good night.
Krishna.